Previously.
Oh god, no, bro, please don't.
Target Gravity Bind on Progression Series Season 2. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes! Snipe Hunter! Woo! Let's go! Baby!
Oh, man, that's it. Oh, man. That's so
Holy
disappointing.
shit.
Lovely band ticket.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Our baboonless baboon deck didn't carry us to victory last week. We were looking for a quick win, but couldn't quite snap it. Unfortunately, that puts us in the loser circle this week, but I returned to the banning to ban a card because I spun it on the wheel. Pretty lucky. Alex and I have been trading wins here and there, so we haven't been to the banning in a little bit, but I find myself here at a pretty good time. Alex has gotten some pretty good cards that I really need to consider getting rid of. 2 of them that are on my mind right now is Graceful Charity as well as Harpy's Feather Duster. I got to see those both in full swing last episode. Boy, do I not want to see them again. There's a lot that Alex could be doing with the Dark Worlds and Graceful Charity. Just digging 3 cards deeper into his deck is terrifying, but I think what he could be digging for is even more scary, and that's the epitome of back row removal in the form of Harpy's Feather Duster. I am going to be removing Harpy's Feather Duster from his collection. Moving forward, that's what I'm spending my ban ticket on. Hopefully, it's well spent.
Well, as much fun as it is to win another episode of the Progression Series, it is of course bittersweet, and that is because Gage was in the banning and Harpy's Feather Duster is no more. But let's be honest, it wasn't going to last very long anyway because the card is insane. So we get to spin our wheel. Hopefully we can get something good to help us in today's episode, because I don't think we're going to be getting that from the booster packs. Let's see what we end up getting. Stop. Okay, so this is pretty good, but it's not the Starlight Rare wild card, so we'll be redeeming this at the start of next episode, and that'll be interesting, because I think there's some fun stuff that we can get out of Gage's collection. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and throw it on over to Gage so he can tell you all about today's sets, Duelist Pack Jaden 3 and Jesse Anderson.
Couple Duelist packs to crack open today. Let's talk about them. First one we're opening is Jaden Yuki 3, Duelist Pack 6. This set's released January 26, 2008, and it's actually got a lot of really killer reprints that we're going to be able to buff out on here. Really stoked about this set, actually. Grand Mole is an absolutely ridiculous rare card that I don't think either of us had access to yet, or either of us. I didn't get any copies, at least. I'd like to get a couple copies of Grand Mole because he's insane, just an absolute boss of a tempo card, being a normal summon that can out literally anything in the game, compulsing it back to hand. Extra deck monsters, be aware, they just simply do not exist anymore in the face of Grand Mole. Dark Calling is also a pretty good fusion card for any of the dark heroes that if we, hopefully get them in the future. Infernal Prodigy is an Edison useful card, just a free special summon from what I remember. You could use it as tribute fodder. Good in a lot of Monarch strategies, actually. Control no monster, special it in your hand in attack position, and then during the end phase, if it's tributed, tribute a hero specifically, I get to draw a card. Not going to normally tribute a hero for it, but just being able to get a free Monarch material out there, quite powerful. Also want to get a couple copies of the Hero City Skyscraper 2 here. There's a deck around that. The only thing we're missing is a lot of really substantial fusion monsters to be able to summon. A lot of them are locked behind walls like promo packs like Absolute Zero. The Shining is another one that's critical to deck building, but is only locked behind a premium pack that we won't have access to. At least I don't think we do. I don't think we're opening it. The Ultras are nothing to talk about. These both are poopy. The commons are not too bad though. Want to buff out the copies of Neos Alias, 1900 Light, Gemini, gonna be awesome when we pick up a card like Gemini Spark later on. And I lied to you, I really don't think there's any other good commons, but that's okay. The Grand Mole, the Infernal Prodigies, and the Neo Aliases, that's what I'm looking for from this one. And then Jesse Anderson, the Crystal Beastmaster, released on the same day, January 26th, 2008. There is not a lot going on in this set. Hand Destruction might be cute to pick up for some strategies. Grinder Golem will be okay. It is banned now, but it's banned because we have certain monsters that allow you to bounce it back to hand. Maybe a combo like summon Grinder Golem on our opponent's side, summon, Grand Mole could be something crazy. Outside of that, I really don't see this card out in much right now. Sky Blaster is the same kind of thing where we get all these tokens, but there's nothing to use them on. They become a lot better once we get Link monsters way later on in the game's history. And then the Crystal Beasts, I really don't expect either of us to be able to make much of anything out of them, so this one's just gonna be filler. Twister, good reprint though. First things first, I got some champion packs to open since I am in the loser's circle. Champion pack 5, I believe. I got 3 of those bad boys. Let's see what I get. Don't actually know what's in CP5. Been a minute since I looked. Hammer Shot is a very good common card, but it's one that I think I have 3 of. Not too excited about that one. Okay, not too excited about that one either. Anything? A Rescue Cat. It is what it is. Right, let's get into the Duelist packs today. Opening 30 of each. We'll start with the Jaden Yuki. Let's go for it. Duelist pack Jaden, my man. Duelist pack 6, 30 packs. Let me see what kind of heroes I can grab.
All right, so the Snatch Steal was probably the highlight because it's probably going to go all downhill from here. Duelist packs are a bit hit or miss. They have the potential to contain some crazy cards, or they look something like this. 30 packs of Jaden Yuki 3. Let's get into it. There is actually a couple cards I am looking for out of here, and I will take some copies of Neos Alias because if we could play like Hero Beat or something in the future, that'd be pretty cool. This card I'm actually quite excited to see, Neospatian Grand Mole. First of which, it's one of my favorite cards ever. Second of which, we didn't get this card back in, I believe, Power of the Duelist, and so this should be pretty easy for us to nab, and maybe we'll play it in today's episode. I guess pulling cards like Dark Calling and the like could potentially be useful later on when we start getting all of the other crazy hero support cards way down the road, but I mean, by that point, we may have had multiple reprints of them. There's an ultra rare. I think I actually missed a couple of super rares. It was the one evil hero that can like special summon itself out, I believe, but Wild Cyclone, it's a neat pickup, but I think the Grand Mole and the Neos Alias are just a little bit better. Another holo, Infernal Sniper. Really cool name, cool artwork, but sadly a terrible card.
Pack number 1, the Dark Calling off the gate. Okay, pretty cool. Handsome looking at. That's like the second Neos Alias, I think. Like to get the third one, but I'm pretty sure I have a super rare one back when we actually opened the set. So now I think I have a full playset. That's the first Grand Mole of many I hope to attain. Hope to get a full playset of him. Oh, I just skipped it. I got the super rare fusion thing. Nobody cares. Hey, that's a good super rare though. An Infernal Prodigy. I'd like to get 1 or 2 more of these, but one of them in the collection is not too bad. Especially with our Monarch deck we have currently. I don't think that's too bad of a pickup. I like it.
Second copy of Wild Cyclone going in the bank. Wow, we actually pulled a full playset of Infernal Prodigy. Why couldn't have this been a useful holo from a good Duelist pack? All right, make it 4. And another Sniper. Again, we're getting pretty lucky on the holo pulls, so no complaints there. All right, only a few packs left of Jaden Yuki 3. We have enough Grand Moles to play Whack-A-Mole in Fairy Box. Let's see what we get in the last pack. I think that is our 5th copy of Infernal Prodigy. We're set on those if we ever need them in the future. Next up, those 30 packs of Jesse Anderson, so let's get cracking.
Oh my god, who is on the phone, bro? That's 3 Dark Callings back to back. Ring, ring. Oh, Infernal Sniper again, bro. I've gotten 1 Grand Mole so far. That's unbelievable, and that's like 8 Dark Callings. There he is, second Grand Mole. If I can get 1 more Infernal Prodigy, this was a success. Perfect, 3rd Grand Mole. We got all 3. Another Dark Calling, it's what I expect. All right, last 3 pack. Come on, give me 1 more Infernal. 1 more Infernal, come on, treat me well. Oh my god, I got the wrong Infernal! That's the 3rd Sniper! Full playset! Ah, we got 1 of the Prodigies. It's okay, we'll take him. I'm gonna put this one in the collection. Let's go to the next one. Alright, Jesse Anderson. Give me the goods, bro. Give me the goods. There he is. Jesse Anderson. Let's see, 30 packs of him? I don't think there's anything I'm looking for here. If I get surprised by anything, I'll let you know. Okay, well, actually, pack number 1. You know what? It's kind of interesting. Topaz Tiger's not too bad. If you pair it with Horn of the Phantom Beast, 2,000 plus an additional 7, I think Horn gives you. Unbeatable, bro. You're definitely drawing a card off of that. I think Topaz Tiger was actually playable because 2,000 attack is a beefy amount. Wow, look at those twisters. Nice. Pretty much these are all I want from it.
Sadly, I think this Duelist pack isn't too good. I say that as I get a Grave Squirmer, which is like maybe one of the more playable cards in the set. I don't think Crystal Beasts are really viable, as much fun as that would be, but there are a couple things in here we could use later on. Another super rare back-to-back Crystal Tree. Again, I think Grave Squirmer is a little bit better. I am happy to see this, however, Twister. So Twister was a rare in Strike of Neos, I believe, and so again, it's not the best spell in trap removal, but if one of us starts to get on a floodgate-oriented strategy, this could come in out of the sideboard if we have 3 of this and be another out to it that doesn't waste our Dust Tornado or MST. Man, seeing all these cards is just giving me major trauma from Sealed Showdown. Counter Gem is the ultra rare, again, a Crystal Beast exclusive card, so we're probably not going to use it, but we did get an ultra. Second copy of Gravescormer, again, not the worst card. It's not super great, but I mean, it's at least like somewhat playable. And there's the third Gravescormer. There is one card I'm still hoping we get, and that is a copy of Grinder Golem, because that could be very relevant for far off into the future. Let's see if we can nab one.
Hey, that's the first holo. Oh my goodness, dude. I thought I was never going to see one. Gravescormer is even good. Oh, how's that a fiend? I thought it was a zombie. I was going to be like, that's so cool. I was going to be like, I could actually summon a Newdoria-ish card off a Pyramid Turtle. Unfortunately, no, it's a fiend. That's crazy. It's like a worse Newdoria. This thing sucks. Hey, ultra rare back there. I love to see Phantom Sky Blaster. He's going to be way useful later on in the game here. I do think we get a couple more stabs at him, though. I think he's an OTS pack or maybe an Astral pack down the line. So this isn't the last time we'll be able to see Mr. Sky Blaster. Oh, back to back, too. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's going to be so good. Danger Thunder is going to be crazy. All right. All in all, got 3 of the Topaz Tiger. I got 3 Twisters, 3 Hand Destructions, and 2 of the loveliest Sky Blasters known to man. I do not think I could ask for anything better. That's really all I wanted. Cool. I love it. Save it to collection. Don't think we got too much to build with today, but I'll see what I can do.
No Grinder Golem yet, but there's our 4th Gravescormer. Fantastic. Oh, there's the Grinder Golem. This is actually a pretty decent card for some decks, and so I would have liked to get multiple of these potentially, but I have the one, and it's going to get banned at some point, which means it'll be limited in our format. So we'll save this in the collection for later. This may be actually quite relevant. Another counter gem ultra rare as we get into the last few packs here. I'd like to see one more Grinder Golem potentially. Oh, Phantom Sky Blaster though. That's actually a much better ultra rare. Again, this card's actually quite playable, and so maybe not now necessarily, but in the future, this card could be quite good once we get to Link. So let's see what we get in our last pack. Nothing too great. I'm not going to respin this because let's be honest, there's really nothing else great out of here aside from like the Grand Mold, the Twisters and such. So we're going to lock it in and let's go ahead and get to building. I've got some ideas.
All right, I think I got something together that I'm happy with. I'm curious to see how it's going to do. It's chaos, but I decided since we decided to ban Harpy's Feather Duster this time around, I'm going to load up on trap cards because it seems like the only big removal is Dust Tornado or Mystical Space Typhoon. So I think a lot of these back row cards are going to be a lot better now. I decided to go back to chaos, but instead of playing a card like Thunder Dragon, which serves really no substance, I decided to put in cards like Neos Alias. That's what we pulled today, and it's really one of the better light monsters. Just a 1900 vanilla. Hopefully he can get some work in. We were playing Kaiku a lot before, but this is just the better light target. Cutting down on Thunder Dragons to replace the Kaikus as well with this gives me more room to play better trap cards. I think having this Toad Belt behind us here, we really can't lose to anything like Cyberstein or like that. And the only big blowout's going to happen when he has it paired with Giant True Nade. Just looking at it, this is like all really well spread. I think there's a lot of different options this deck will have. The Rhoda can get us into those Neos Alias, or it can get us into the lovely Ms. Warrior Lady here. All these monsters, it seems a little short with 18, but I'm hoping with the rest of the cards here, the traps and everything, they're going to be a little bit sticky. I had a Soul Exchange in here because I was still playing the Thunder Dragons and it made sense, but I think I'd rather cut both of them for something a lot better here. Probably another monster. What could I fit in? I still only really have 1 tomato. That's unbelievable, man. I really do. You know what? We'll bring him in from the side deck. Let's give him some work. We'll throw in the Grand Mole from the side deck here and see if he can put in some bouncing going on there. How about that? 2 extra spots in the side deck. Let's see what we buff it out with. All right, I decided to go with another copy of My Body and a copy of Hammer Shot. It's just some flexible removal that we can use there. My Body's more protection. This looks pretty solid. I'm okay with this. Like I said, I want to focus a little bit more on the trap cards here. See if that's going to be able to win us a game or two, especially with the absence of more back row removal on Alex's end now. We'll see how he adjusted to it, but hopefully these 19 monsters can clutch me out a win or two.
Shouldn't be too much of a surprise to see the good old Grand Mole in our deck for today's duel. I'm primarily sticking with the same game plan. I did swap out some things to play a bit more of an Earth-centric focus, while also being able to take advantage of some of the zombie synergies. We do have cool stuff because Card Trooper, since it can mill cards, it can get the zombies into the graveyard, so we could revive them with Book of Life, just to try some different things and see what works. I think the core of our deck is pretty strong, and the fact that we can pivot in all these different directions, like just with a dark emphasis, the dark world emphasis, and then now the zombie emphasis, I mean, yeah, the bulk of of our deck is essentially the same game plan where we're trying to like get to Cyberstein and the like, but we can do it in a variety of different ways. So we have Card Trooper, we have Cyberstein, we have Warrior Lady. We're on 2 Exiled Force because Giant Rat can get into it, and also we just have more targets for Rhoda. Double Dekoichi to get us some more draws. Jinzo can just lock out traps, although Gage hasn't really been playing many trap cards as of late, although last episode he was playing some Floodgates, so that's a bit of a strange one. We have Magical Scientist, of course, for tutor ability, triple Mystic Tomato to get to most of our good cards. Then we have the Neospatian Grand Mole. We can get this off of Giant Rat, which is neat, and I really hope to show off how powerful this card is, because once you get initiative, you can just bounce stuff back with Mole every single turn, and it's just a disaster for the opponent to deal with if they have no way to interact with this. We have 2 Pyramid Turtle. This can fetch either Ryukoki or Vampire Lord, also Spirit Reaper, which is kind of a neat interaction. Sangan searches most of our deck, and Snipe Hunter just for hitting stuff on the field. Then for the spells, we have the 1 Book of Life, which acts as another Premature Burial, although we can only use it for certain targets. We have Comfy, Darkhold, Giant Trunade, Graceful Charity, Last Will, MST, Pot of Avarice, Pot of Greed, Premature Burial, Rhoda, and Smashing Ground. I gotta be honest, I'm very shocked Gage did not ban Cyberstein, because as powerful as Feather Duster is, Cyberstein has been winning me more games than anything else, and I would have to really switch up my strategy to deviate away from this if he did ban this. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, not having Feather Duster anymore is bad, but I mean, we still have Trunade and the like, so, yep, I mean, that's his decision. Then we have Ring of Destruction, double Saku, a Torrential, and a Trap Dushu. For the side deck, probably not going to matter all that much. We have double Berserk Grill if we need some more muscle, double Thessalos if we want some more tribute summons to try to trigger Last Will a little bit easier. We have Book of Moon, Brain Control, Fisher. The second Pot of Avarice, we're playing 23 monsters, and a lot of them are recruiters, not to mention with Card Trooper and such. It wouldn't be too unlikely to just filter through our deck very quickly. So having the second Avarice in here could actually be quite useful. It is semi-limited for now, so that'd be fun to take advantage of before it gets like fully limited and then eventually banned. I did decide to put 2 Twisters in the main deck because after last episode, Gage was playing some weird like Floodgate strat, and so I want to have just more ways to deal with Floodgates specifically, besides our MST, besides our Trunade, and besides our Dust Tornadoes. So the 2 Twister are in here just in case of any back row shenanigans, and triple pulling the reg for the Monarchs. Again, it really depends on what Gage is playing, but I just want to have these in here as a precaution, because if we see Cyborg or Mobius, these are going to come in 100%. So it's going to be a fun time. I hope we can play some whack-a-mole with Gage, and hopefully we can take another W. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Gage, I gotta be honest, I wanna just get straight to this. I did not think, of all things, you would ban Harpy's Feather Duster, because I thought Cyberstein was gonna be #1 on the chopping block.
There's some things you have, man, that I just can't let you have too much fun with. I knew you had Graceful Charity and Harpy's Feather Duster in your decks for like the last 2 weeks, but I didn't see them until last week, and I was like, okay, that's enough. You've had your fun. So I had to at least axe the Harpy's Feather Duster, and I think it was the right choice.
Yeah, in all
really
fairness, if you're gonna play the long game, it's probably better, because like as good as Stein is, I think Stein is going to fade out of relevancy at some point, right? And not too far off, like maybe once we start getting to like Sync or Era, but we'll see. Anything's possible. And if you spin another ban ticket, well, there you go. But I think Graceful Charity's still on your radar before that.
I think that's next on the chopping block.
Yeah, probably. Duelist packs, though, these are always a mix. They're either great or they suck, and in this case, not too great. How are you feeling?
I actually think Duelist Pack 3 is really neat because we get a couple more chances at Grand Mole, one of your favorite cards in the game.
You know it. You know it.
Yep. So that's another stab at that. Plus a couple other decent hero cards that might come up later. One of the things I realized is a lot of the hero fusions are promo cards. So it's stuff that we would really never see that, you know, we can capitalize on Miracle Fusion. As for Jesse Anderson, I ain't got anything to say for him. That one is bad.
Good thing we have that promo wild card slice on the wheel, so that maybe we can take advantage of that in the future. And like you said, Neos Alias in this pack was a common, and before it was like a super or an ultra, I think. So this made it a lot easier to get our hands on that if we do ever play some deck that, you know, would incorporate that stuff. But yeah, I agree. Jesse Anderson just sucked. There was one good card in there, but we'll talk about that later. Shout out to Patreon. It is Chloe Stevens. Thank you for the support. Let's see how we do with rock, paper, scissors. And you know, buddy, as much as I would love to just revel in the fact that I just won this, I hate that I have to make the decision to go first or second. Every time. I think second's been the wave, though. I think the extra card is just too good. So best of luck, buddy. See how it goes.
Best of luck, dude. We'll see how it goes. I will go standby phase into my main phase, okay? I'm going to just set Taruski 1 card, and I will pass it to you.
Very simple play on your end there. Let's just run out a copy of Mystic Tomato, and let's see if we can poke.
Sure. It's the Warrior Lady. I will opt the banish.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I will be up 1 card, and I will set 1 card, and we'll throw it to you.
Okay. I'll draw. Standby main phase, okay? All right. I'm gonna confiscate your hand here. Let me get a peek.
Ooh, I know what's going.
Oh no, the Stein! Oh well, I gotta get rid of him now. He's too terrifying.
Is that the call?
Yeah, it has to be because there's no way I can put you down. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I'm still looking. Give
Sorry. It sounded like you'd made your final selection, so I was just, skipping ahead here.
Yes, I do have to let your Stein go. That is the right choice. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and put these in the chat for you so you know the rest.
Thanks, bud.
Obviously, the audience knows, but now you do as well.
I will follow it up with a normal summon of Neos Alias. Look at that.
Oh, speaking of which, what a coincidence. Sure.
Yeah, big 1900 boy right here. He's going to get in. Can he get in for 19?
He can get it. This is very funny. This is like a good light monster field.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's crazy. Cool. So 1900 Neos Alias. From everything in your hand, unless you decide to trade with your trooper, he's sticking around. Go ahead.
If only you didn't ban a copy of Cyber Dragon, you could have had even more good lights, but here we are. Okay, so main one, I could just go Trooper Crash here. I could also just leave Alias up. That's not like the end of the world either.
He's just a vanilla. You don't want to get rid of him.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You've got some decent cards that I know about. I actually like this play instead. I'm going to run out Giant Rat.
Oh, okay. Nice top deck.
So let's go in here. I'm going to take 5.
Okay.
We're going to send him to Grave. We're going to grab out a copy of Pyramid Turtle.
Okay, cool.
And let's go Turtle into the Alias. We'll take 7 here. And we'll crash the Turtle. And let's grab ourselves a copy of Vampire Lord.
All right.
There's no Honest yet, so we'll just sink in here for 100.
Okay.
And we'll throw it back.
Okay, I will draw. I'll go standby phase, main phase. I am going to normal summon Card Trooper.
Okay.
My own copy. I'm going to choose to mill 3 cards.
Let's see what we got. All right. Happy to see those go.
That's like it. I'm not really thrilled about that.
You were probably hoping to hit a dark here, I imagine, for that Chaos Orca, that BLS in your hand, huh?
A couple things I'm looking to hit off the mills there. Definitely not Morphing Jar. I'm going to activate Snatch Steal, and I'm going to try to pick your Vampire Lord.
Ooh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, also, we did forget to resolve Vampire Lord's effect, by the way.
Wait, that's super helpful.
It is relevant because of Card Trooper and everything. You can send a spell to Grave. It's fine. We always forget this effect, so it's fine. That's my fault. No, it's my card.
Tell you what, I'll just dump a Lightning Vortex. We'll call it square.
Okay. All good.
Okay. All right. I'll go Battle Phase with these 2, and I'll go 19 with the Trooper.
Okay. I'm going to MST the Snatch Steal.
All right. You'll take it back. Okay.
Yep.
Oddly enough, I will not crash that Card Trooper in. I'll just pass it over to you.
Okay. We'll draw. It's not a bad one. I think there's anything too valuable we can get off of it. Let's run out my own Card Trooper. You know about this one.
Yep.
We'll get to mill in 2 if I know the commands properly. There we go. Okay.
There's the Scientist. Okay.
Some big ones gone. All right, so we'll go Vampire Lord in here.
Okay, so I will take 16.
Yep. Now, we need to figure out how this works if Vampire Lord triggers before the draw. I think it does because it's on inflicting damage.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay, so you can dump another spell from your deck.
Okay, I'll get rid of a Space Typhoon.
Okay, so then you get to draw with your Trooper.
I do.
Okay, and then 19.
Okay.
And then second main, I'll just throw it back.
Okay, I will draw.
Very boring game we've got going on.
I know it's a lot of trades here. I'm gonna start off with the balancer, Mr. Pot of Greed here.
Sure, that's fine. That's fine.
Dig 2 deeper.
Does put us at even cards.
It does. I will summon another copy of the Neos Alias.
There he is.
And I'm gonna get him bumping here into this Card Trooper.
I'll take 15. I will draw my card.
Yep. I'll go mean 2. I'll set 1, 2, and my friend, it is back to you.
2 Baccaronis. All right, we'll draw. Stand by anything?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Main 1. But this is probably as good a time as any. Let's activate Pot of Avarice.
Wow, yeah, that's a powerful Avarice there. Okay.
We get to get the Stein back, even though we're under the life point threshold. But 2 more cards. You got Pot of Greed. I get Pot of Avarice. You know, it's a fair game.
It's only fair.
It's only fair.
I hope you draw the nicest Stein.
Yeah, I really hope I don't. Yeah, okay. Not bad, not bad. Now, I do have to deal with back row here, which is a little bit frustrating.
Dude, we are dead even on life. This is a close one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, okay, that's not as close. You have 6 cards in hand. But...
Yeah, I do have a lot of cards comparatively. We were even for a moment, but no longer. I'm down to Boogie. Let's run out Snipe Hunter.
Sure, yeah.
Let's try for it. So I'm going to fire the effect. I'm going to pitch this copy of Ryu Koki. I'm going to target Neos Alias.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. See if the Snipe Hunter comes through. He does as always. Good looking lad.
Always.
All right. And then this is lethal if I can connect here. So I am perfectly okay with it. Let's try it.
I will take the 50.
And the 2K I imagine is not happening.
I will not take the 2K. I'll put it back in your hand with Compulse here.
Sure. That's fine. Then second main, you shall live another day, sadly. You still have no dark for the for the looming Chaos Sork or BLS in your hand, which is quite funny. It is scary, though, I will say. I will go ahead and set a card, and I'll just throw it back.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. That is so unlucky. That is unbelievably unlucky. Wow.
For who exactly?
For me, man.
Oh,
That
good.
sucked. Oh, man. Yeah, you got this one.
Wow. Oh, my God. I was on the edge of my seat with how that could have gone.
Couldn't find the right mills off of that card trooper, man. You don't know what I had in hand. It could have been anything, but I just
could have been literally
I
anything.
couldn't find the exact cards that would attribute to my strategy. Weird. So
is that how that works?
Jeez. So all right. Well, you put me in the same spot, man. I hate this decision. It's like, do I go first, try to get initiative, or do I go second and get a free card? And I do think, man. Well, according to your luck here, I guess going second. The free card's too tasty. I will go second.
Seems to be the move. You can take solace in the fact that you did technically beat Cyberstein, but for all the good it did you, I ended up winning in the end. I'll just T-set and pass, buddy. Go ahead.
All right, we'll see. I'll draw, stand by main. I'll kick it off with the greed.
Okay, he's smiling.
Yep, always got to have something to give me an edge, huh? I will normal summon a DD warrior lady.
Sure.
And I'll get moving. Let me see the floater.
We'll sack this. Let's just get it out of here.
That's fair. Respectable play. I will go main 2. I'll hit you 1, 2. And you know what? Feather Duster ain't around, so I'll hit you with the 3rd. How about that one?
Yeah, there's other cards, but you're correct. Feather Duster is no longer in the format. Just keep rubbing it in, buddy. I'll rub this in, though. I get the pot of green,
it's only fair. Yeah, all right.
All right. Well, let's see. Not bad. This is probably good a time as any. I'll sack Sangen for Jinzo.
Wow. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Trigger the Sangen. Let's see what we want here. Stein sounds pretty good.
He sounds all right.
You have 3 back row, though, so I don't know if he's actually the right call. I think off the Sangen, I'll just make up a DD Warrior Lady. Just a nice, solid monster. Let's try to sink 24 in.
I will take the 24.
Okay. And over to you, buddy.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by phase, main phase. I do have the out for your Jinzo. I will smash and ground it.
The one of Smash and Ground. Yep. Congratulations.
Perfect. I'll follow it up with a normal summon of the Neos Alias. 19.
There he is. You know, I do respect this Alias because I remember when I was on Chaos like you were, and there's no good 1900 lights.
No.
Like several sets ago, there's just no good option. We'll go to main 1. Let's go ahead and just do what you did. I'll just smash Alias.
Hey, all right.
And let's follow that up with a good old copy of Mystic Tomato.
Sure.
Try to get for 14.
I'll Saku this tomato here. Nice trade.
Okay. Sounds pretty good. And I'll just pass it back.
All right, we've been trading blows, bro. This is close.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hit it standby main here. I will set 1, set 2. All right, buddy, go ahead.
Setting this time, huh? So the only real card I've seen that you would want to set is Morphing Jar, which is a bit scary if that's the case. You have other stuff as well. I feel like if it was Card Trooper, you would have just gone in and just tried to swing. I'll run out Exile Force.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just try to sack it off.
That's fine. You can pop the jar.
Ooh, read like a book. I'll set 1 and pass.
All right, I will draw for turn. Stand by main. Let me get a confiscation here.
That was the worst possible time.
Was it really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got a hole, a rat, and the warrior lady.
Didn't want you to know about the hole.
I don't have any dudes, bro. Like, I'm like, do I let you keep the hole? Like, nah, I will get rid of your dark hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is if you don't have dudes now, if you have them later, the hole is just gonna be a problem.
Unfortunately, that's my turn, bud. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay, we're just playing bare basic Yu-Gi-Oh here. Rat, get in.
I will activate Scapegoat.
Okay, sure, and I'll take out a goat if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. So
And then I'll
put 3
just-
on the table there.
Chuck it back.
Okay, I'll draw.
See you peeking in that graveyard there. You don't have a dark again.
You don't know what I got, man. Maybe I got another chance at it here with Card Trooper.
Oh, that's true. Well, if it's anything like last time, you won't.
I swear he
but
doesn't miss, bro. He can't mill Morphing Jar this time. Let's see. Mill 3.
That is true. It is limited, so I would hope not. All right, you can mill. You're fine.
1,
1,
2. Oh my
2.
god, bro.
He never misses. He never misses.
I can't believe it. What the heck? That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Well, I guess I will slam the trooper in there though. Give me a 5.
I'll take the 5. Yeah, you're juiced up. I don't think you have much of a choice. We'll trigger the rat.
Nuts, bro. I can't believe it.
We'll get out the turtle.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, your turn.
We'll space your background end phase.
Okay.
Saku again. Seems pretty good. Okay. You're low on cards. Got these goat tokens. I'm gonna have to plow through here. You're digging for a dark. I know you're digging for a dark. So I almost want to cut you off if I can. So let's try it. I'm gonna run out Warrior Lady.
Sure.
Let's go to battle. We'll go Warrior Lady into Trooper for 11, and we will banish.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then Turtle will just take out another token. These are saving you.
Sure.
And we'll just pass it back.
All right, I will draw. Stand by main. So you used your rat, you used your Warrior Lady. Those are 2 new cards you have in your hand now. I guess is the best chance I'm getting the value out of this. I will activate Hammer Shot.
Nice. Sure. Turtle's down.
Turtle down. Still no plays to see. Go ahead.
All right. Gage, you know I always have a recruiter.
Always, always. Okay, yep. All right.
But you're living. You're living. The scapegoats are doing their job.
Stand by main.
They've soaked up what now? 4,200 damage, I think.
Too damn much. That's how much they have. I got nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm liking this. Just keep the pain train going.
All right.
Recruiter beatdown, baby. Let's do it.
14, I'll take it.
I do have a back row, and I'll throw it back.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. Give me the tomato.
That is fine. Have him.
Cool. I'll immediately tribute him off here for the Storm Monarch.
What are we spinning?
So, off of your rat, you already used Exiled Force. So, like, you don't have a clean out for Ryza, right? You got your Pyramid Turtle loop, but that still doesn't get around Ryza. I'd rather put you back than normal summon, though. If you're not responding with this back row, could be Saku.
I'll tell you right now, Gage. It could be literally anything.
This is true. This is true. All right, I am going to stack your rat.
Sure.
I will not run into your other Saku here. I don't 24 is such a big number.
It is. Puts me on a 3-turn clock if you go for it. And this isn't Caius. I still have the rat. I just have to draw it for a turn.
I am going to go for it. I'm going to put 24 into you.
All right, it was Sack.
Oh my god! Yeah, all right. So I don't think I'm dead no matter what you draw here, so that's the upside. Oh, I know what you draw. It's Giant Rat, so I think I'm alive here. Yeah.
You are alive.
Nice. All right.
Congratulations. I will pass.
Nice.
I turn off your pre-mat with that hit, so that feels pretty good.
So your rat target is Pyramid Turtle. I'm going to set a card, and I'll set another one, and I'll just pass.
We'll draw. Well, interesting. I'll go to battle.
Sure.
Let's try to hit.
It's Tomato, and I will trigger Tomato.
That gives you a dark.
Is Tomato okay?
That's fine.
All right, this is big here. I'll just pick up a copy of Witch here.
Sure. Second main, get rid of the BLS.
Yeah, all right.
Yes! Oh my god, go.
Oh my god, what a fucking read. All right. Bro, I fucking hate this game. I like have to play this so I don't die. Like that's literally, oh my god. I'm going to shift this to defense.
Uh-huh.
I'll throw this face down and I'll pass.
And I purposely waited on that tomato because I wanted to make sure you didn't get Reaper. I'll flip to Koichi.
Yep.
All right, give me a good one. That's pretty damn good. All right, let's go battle.
Sure.
Let's go rat into... I mean, they both have 1,400 attack. I don't think it matters that much. I'll go... you could be on Jujutsu Master. I actually wouldn't mind if you Jujutsu Master this. I'll go here.
It's not Snipe Hunter.
Snipe. Okay. Rat into Witch.
Okay, and I'll get Witch.
Okay.
I have to get Spirit Reaper here. So, yep.
Second main, True Nade.
Yep.
Set 1, throw to you.
Draw. Stand by me.
Good game, buddy.
That is so rough, bro. You want to hear? Oh my god, I want to complain so bad. Oh my god.
Go ahead.
You
Let
go.
loose.
You go.
Let loose.
Bro, you go. Man, at least I turned off your premature burial. My very next draw is fucking premature burial, and then like both games, bro. I can't find a goddamn dark. The whole game I have Chaos Sword, BLS top deck in the last turn for last game. This one I've had this stupid Luster Soldier in the hand the entire game, and I didn't get to play him.
I know. Look how deep into your deck you went. It took for you to find a dark. You were what, 16 cards in?
Oh
what,
my
8, 10,
God,
20?
it's
That's
insane, dude.
That's absurd.
Oh my god, bro. I've got the tomatoes, I've got the witch, I've got the Sanguine, Snipe Hunter. Couldn't find them. Oh my
You have
god.
no shortage of darks darks in your deck. Like, that's not the problem. You just got completely unlucky and didn't see any of them, which is just, that's just so demoralizing on your end.
Man, bro. Damn, yeah. All right, well. You got this one, but
I did. Like I said, I respect the alias push here, though. I think this is a nice little inclusion to your deck because it gives your deck some muscle. Because my deck doesn't really have a lot of large things unless I'm playing a deck that plays Berserk Gorilla, and so it's sort of this annoying position where I have to always find a way to deal with alias. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to push damage through. So I either have to use removal on it, or I have to get something bigger out like Ryukoki or Vampire Lord. You did mention that I already used Exiled Force. Exiled Force is unlimited, my friend.
It did come back. I didn't expect you to have more than one copy, though.
I had 2 in the deck, so if you did go for the Ryza spin back sack to the top, then I would have just gotten Exiled Force and popped. So I did have that as the backup plan anyway. I also could have just grabbed any of the other Earths. I could have just gotten Grand Mole as well. Not that I really want to give you Ryza back, but we did the Duelist packs. I wanted to play the boy because Grand Mole is great. He's already limited.
Him too. He's my deck right now.
Yeah, he's fantastic. If you get initiative, Grand Mole can just take over the game, and there's almost like nothing you can do about it most of the time.
Another big thing that didn't come up is like Gravity Bind and L-Lad gets under that, so he's able to dig his way through those. Pretty cool.
He is, yeah, just a great card all around. We didn't really get to show him off though, unfortunately. The rest of the set, not the best. I actually was side decking copies of Twister, as a matter of fact, because I know last episode you were playing the Floodgate deck, and so I wanted to have just additional things to take out L-Lab, Gravity Bind, etc. Just because only having 2 Dust Tornado, 1 MST, and since you banned Feather Duster, I was thinking you might want to double back and try to play something that's more back row heavy, thinking I might not think that you would want to do that, and so I just sided those as a precaution. So having full place at a Twister, not the best back row removal, but like, it's fine.
Yeah, so I actually ended up with Harpy's Feather Duster. I did play a little bit more back row. You didn't see a lot of it, but I ended up playing like 10 trap cards. Like I played like a nice little tool belt of like Calm Pulses, Sakuretsu Armors, Dust Tornadoes, everything to just, help me out a little bit. So I did go a little bit heavier on the spell and like the back row because I thought I'd be able to stick around. Didn't get to see much of it. Like the goal was to open up like Alias and put him behind something, right?
Right.
I just couldn't find anything to back him up.
Yeah, and it's weird because like the last several episodes, your decks haven't been playing that much back row at all. When you're playing like any of your like traditional Chaos style of decks, you're playing like maybe 3 or back row. So the fact that you were on like 10 or 11, it's just, again, just like the Darks, you didn't see much of the back row. Like, look, this game you only got what, 3 traps?
Yeah, it was a weird one.
Right. Yeah. Oh, so Gage, end of every episode as always. Aren't you just so curious as to what I spun on the wheel?
I am. I hope it's not anything good. I really need a saving this week, bro. What you got?
We haven't been to this section of the wheel in quite some time.
I think you know where you're going.
Do you? What do you think's happening?
Are we going to the unbanning next
We're
week?
not going to the unbanning. We're going to the snatching,
He's
buddy.
gonna get one of mine. No!
I get to take any one of your cards, a copy of your card. I don't get to take it from your collection, but getting a copy of that nice BLS that you have, that could be pretty good. There's some juicy cards you have over there.
I'll have to see what you pick coming up, man. Hopefully I can find my way into the banning again. I'll just get rid of it. But we'll see. So
guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout outs to Shadow1317, Moto, Tim00x3, Cameron Smith, MBT Playing Medolce, Chaotic Meatball Part 2, Pony Starks, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, I ship MBT and Simo, Draconic Phoenix the Immortal, Jordan Coons, Iron Blazon, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Liu, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretz, John Two-Based, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Zerius Business, MBT Caught Injecting His Fairy Lily, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Valen Jackson, Hornet, Aren't You Glad I Didn't Say Alpha Tribute Ben 10, TC Gaming, thanks for the sleeve stat, Matthew Brady, Max, Twinkle Muncher, Eater of Crayons, Luabon, Yodabon, Helios 515, Simo's Chaos Cooking Draft, MBT funding the Iris with his Rothschild Wealth, that's his Roth IRA, Simping for Simo, Stolfin Amethyst, Nicholas Carpenter, Simo's Harem of Sexy Yugi Tubers, LGMBTQ, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnel, Stella and Zoa Vermilion, Wonder Waffle, James Keen, Skull Servant, and the Wandering Doomed are boyfriends. MBT cancel by all community soon, cancel by all committee soon, cancel by all players soon. Not reading cards makes the game interesting, and you know it. The MBT and MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Stands for Morbin Time, The Undertaker versus Simo and MBT, Dalton, Hunter Reed, Shrug, Zyx, The Crystal Beast Enthusiast, ITF, Corvain, Dark Echo, TG Starman, Seamoose Engage, Viso the V, Wacky Waving, Arm Failing, Infable 2 Men selling crudely painted, not so funny plywood cutout folk art, and hatformat.com. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.